I'd like a suite for the evening, please. Preferably one with a view.
Are you joking? This is a psychiatric hospital.
Apologies, I'm skipping ahead. I am the one and only Lucifer Morningstar. The devil. Dark Lord. For goodness sake, Beelzebub. Look, I clearly need to be committed right away.
Yeah, we're at near capacity, pal, so unless you're a danger to yourself or others...
How's that? Great. Lovely.
Hello and welcome to Better Late Than Never Reviews, a show where we take a look back at some shows that have already finished or are pretty far into the run already, and we discuss whether or not it's worth it to get into late. This week we're talking about the Fox/Netflix fantasy series Lucifer, which has aired so far for 4 seasons with a 5th on the way. As always, I want to hit everyone with a spoiler warning because, well, the show is pretty far into its run, and since it has a pretty heavy narrative focus to it, there is going to be some spoilers when we talk about the show, so spoiler warning.
Have a nice evening. You too, officer.
You too.
Lucifer is a fantasy superhero-esque show that has aired for 5 seasons on both Fox and Netflix. This is one of those examples of a show getting killed off by its original network and getting revived by another, this time with it being Netflix doing the revival. The show is based off of the DC Comics character created by Neil Gaiman. Fun fact, the character was initially created to be a supporting character in Gaiman's comic series The Sandman, who then would receive his own spin-off series. The show stars Tom Ellis in the main role as Lucifer, the devil who has abandoned hell to go chill in Los Angeles. I know you might think that's a joke, but that's pretty much what's going on. He moves to LA, buys a nightclub, and does some shenanigans. The show is developed for television by Tom Capanos and has a whole load of executive producers. Like, a lot of them. Probably because the show has been produced on 2 different platforms, which, speaking of that...
You're a star. I'm your vehicle, baby. I'll take you anywhere you wanna go. I'm your vehicle, woman. By now I'm sure you know.
Lucifer aired for 3 seasons on Fox before being canceled due to Fox executives claiming the show's ratings just weren't high enough. They would also come out later to say that economics played a role in the cancellation of the show. Netflix would then pick up the show in 2018 and would produce a 4th season with more on the way. Netflix stated that the 5th season would be the last, but did just recently renew the show for a 6th season, touting that one to be the actual end of the series.
I can't shoot you.
Sure you can. Go on, give her a squeeze. We'll be good to go. Just shoot me, detective, please, because maybe you'll finally... Good for you! See? Hardly hurts.
I can't believe...
Actually, no, it's hurting a little bit. It's hurting a lot. Son of a bitch, it really hurts.
The show teeters between genres pretty well, as a lot of episodes play out in a buddy cop film sort of way, with the interactions between Lucifer and Chloe taking center stage for a lot of the episodes. You almost forget that this is a supernatural, superhero-esque sort of show. Speaking of superhero shows, Lucifer is technically part of the Arrowverse canon, as showcased in the CW's Crisis on Infinite Earths event that aired in 2019-2020.
Luckily, I know a guy.
Oh, you're gonna love her. She's pretty much up for everything.
Always a pleasure to see you, Lucy. It's time.
The cast of the show is amazing. There doesn't seem to be a miscast character out of the bunch. Tom Ellis plays the snarky, charming main character so well that it's entrancing to watch him dance across the screen. And the moments where he sings, to die for.
When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. Oh, I wish I was special. You're so very special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo.
The rest of the cast around Ellis is fantastic, as well as the significant standout being D.B. Woodside's Amenadiel, Rachel Harris's Dr. Linda Martin, and Scarlett Estevez's Trixie. Each character gets proper time to evolve throughout the course of the entire show, and watching them all interact with one another is a sight to see. One of my favorite moments in the entire show is the first interaction between Trixie and Lucifer inside Trixie's school. It's a funny moment that starts a wonderful friendship between a child and the literal devil.
I don't think you're allowed to smoke in here.
Oh dear, what will become of me?
What's your name?
Lucifer.
Apple.
Exactly.
Lucifer is interesting as a show because the shows I usually talk about, the quality drops between season to season, but barring season 3, each of the seasons past the first are really strong. Don't get me wrong, the first season is good, but seasons 2 and 4 are on another level of quality. The second season is, in my opinion, the best of the 4, with the 4th following just slightly behind it. The production quality feels higher, and them and the overarching plots help carry each season to a higher level than the first and the third. So let's answer the question of the show. Is it worth it to watch Lucifer later instead of never? Yes. Yes, it is. The Fox series and the Netflix continuation are excellent television and are well worth your time. Season 3 might be a bit of a letdown, but it still has entertaining moments and adds to the mythos and world of Lucifer. With the first part of Season 5 coming to Netflix at the end of the month, this is the best time to get into the show. Have you seen Lucifer? What do you think of the show? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you haven't seen the show and would like to, you can watch it all currently on Netflix. Then, if you watch it, come back and comment. Let me know what you thought of the show, and finally, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a comment about what show you'd like to see reviewed next. Feel free to subscribe and hit the bell to get notified whenever a new episode drops, and follow the show on Twitter. Other than that, have a great rest of your day.